What's up, everybody?
How's it going? Welcome to the next episode. We got
CES talk, yo.
Yeah, CES is currently going on.
Hashtag 2015
yeah,
CES.
2015. CES is always an interesting one, I feel, for me, because...
Well, it's cool because here in Vegas, we get to go to it and passes.
Yeah.
Because,
I think,
Vegas, baby.
I think it's always that chance that's just something cool. Like, I don't know. The internet, there was a little bit of buzz about it. Not too much, but I think Sony announced a pretty cool one, which was that it's a light, but it's also a speaker.
Oh, yeah, that one. I saw that one.
So they said, yeah, it's going to be like your kind of table lamp or your kind of table light for like a room or a desk or something. But it also doubles as a Bluetooth speaker. So you can connect your phone, your iPods.
It's a smart light, right?
Yeah. And it will play music while the light is on and everything. And so that way you don't need to now have a speaker and
a light.
You
can have a speaker light.
Exactly. It's one thing. I don't know. I think it's a
little... I wonder if it's got too much bass, though. Well, I'm sure they've already figured that in QA.
Yeah, well, Sony, they're just... I think they're just...
They're on top of the world right now.
Not you, yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
No, I think Sony is just... they're good hardware. Like, everyone knows that they make good hardware. It's like the saying, or not necessarily the saying, but it's...
Go on. Go on.
They make good hardware, but not software.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing, is if Microsoft makes good software, if they combine it with Sony's hardware making... Like, are you kidding? Okay, you can't deny Sony's ability to make good hardware. The PS4 is 1/4 the size of the Xbox One, okay? It also does not have a power supply brick outside the console. It also has more power and is a better system.
Because Microsoft is American.
We're not doing console wars, guys. We're just saying, like, essentially... Like,
Microsoft is American. Americans are bigger creatures.
Is that why?
Yes, that's exactly why.
I feel that Microsoft, they can't.
They can't? They lost the ability to can?
No, yes, exactly. They can't get hardware down. And, like, software is good. Like, I think the way that they built the Xbox One, how everything kind of functions as an app, whereas, like, Sony, they did it a little differently. But, anyways, hardware-wise, I think the PlayStation 4 is without a doubt a better hardware system. But Sony's always been like that. Sony does hardware. Like their phones, the Xperias.
Oh my god. That stream though. Yeah. Anywho.
They always do that. But anyways,
anyway, CES. It's all cool thing.
4K, man.
4K, man. All that 4K. That 8K.
That 8K.
All them Ks.
Yeah. 4K is movie theater quality.
4K is movie theater quality, but 8K is...
mega.
Really expensive quality.
Well, shoot. What was last year when they first announced the ability for 4K TVs? Remember, that was last year's CES.
Yeah.
Now this is like
a year, and now they had time.
A year, so they had time. So we're getting more models. Like last year, it was like 4K came out, but it was like only 70 inches. I think it was like the minimum, right?
Ridiculous sizes.
And the TV alone was what, like 25, 30 grand.
Now you can find I just saw one at a store right down the street. $1,000 for a 55-inch 4K smart TV too.
Yeah,
and Vizio.
But see, that's what I'm saying. We're at that year hump now where it came out and all the rich have it. And now we're at the point where it's
the common people can get it.
Exactly.
Man, I just can't wait till we get to the point where two broke dudes can get it.
See, that's a ways out.
I'm not getting it.
Like that, two broke dudes. We're a ways out from that because I was at Best Buy the other day and they were not Best Buy, Target, and they had little 38-inch TVs, HDs, 1080p's, 1000p's, 60 hertz, something crazy. Smart TVs too. $200. Two broke dudes can finally afford it, but that's what I'm saying. But that was
I just want like a little 20-inch 4K TV or an 8K. Like I wouldn't mind paying $400 for a 22-inch if I had $400.
Yeah, exactly. But that'll never happen.
Once it's broke dudes approved.
Yeah. I was reading an article that was saying it's one of the things where they try and attach 1080p on everything, even though it doesn't actually do true HD.
Yeah.
They're saying it's the same thing right now. Like technically, 4K supposedly from what this article said, 4K cannot go below a 64-inch television.
Wow.
Anything below that is marketing for they're saying it can do it, but it actually doesn't. Whereas TVs market themselves as full 1080p, but they aren't technically. They just say they can do that, even though they technically aren't. Same with the consoles. They go, oh, we can do 1080, but we're not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same thing. So this article is saying how even though TVs might say that, it
doesn't do it.
It technically is not 4K.
And anywho, there was two other cool things at CES.
Yeah, what was that?
They made a watch, right? It's a regular watch, and a drone pops out and the drone flies out like 5 feet, takes a selfie of you and your little group or whatever.
What?
Yeah, pops out, whoop, takes a picture, comes back into your, like, you pick it up or you can send back on your watch.
So how does it, is it based off your location? So like,
No, it's like this. Press it, it goes forward, and the camera's pointed towards you, takes the picture of you or whoever's around you with you, and then it flies back to you. How cool is that? They did it live, too. And then the picture popped up in the back. It was so cool.
See, that's the thing. CES has got some cool...
Them drones, man.
Cool stuff.
Talk about that later.
Yeah, that's another conversation with us.
Anywho, the next cool thing was... And it's a step in the right direction. You know how there's, like, baby seats?
Yeah.
Intel made this clip that you put on the baby seat, and if you leave the car, it makes an alarm. When you're, like, a couple feet away from the car, and the clip hasn't been undone, it says, hey, your baby's still in here because the clip's still on.
So, is it the clip that notifies, or do you have...
Yeah, the clip notifies.
Okay, so what do you have that makes
your phone. It's connected to your phone.
So you download like some type of app that connects
exactly.
Okay.
But that's so cool because it's like, okay, well now babies
can
won't
be
left in the cars. Yeah, it was a real big problem.
That was the troubles of 2014, right? 2014, babies being left in cars all over the place.
Dude, that's a big problem. Here in Vegas alone, lost like 20 kids, man. Like, you know, it's a real problem, especially in the heat.
So I want to be honest, I didn't check the signs at the end of the year to see how many people we lost over the state of Nevada. You know the giant sign every year?
Yeah.
There's a giant billboard pretty much over the highway that ticks up that says X amount of deaths in this year alone.
Yeah, it makes it really appealing to drive.
Exactly. It makes it really, really happy to drive along these freeways. And usually they get to about what? Like late hundreds, 170, 180 by year's end. I didn't have a chance to see how many it said this year. Did you take a look?
I didn't take a look at it. I don't like to look at it. I forcibly turn my head.
It's like, oh, billboard took away.
Yeah, exactly. It's too depressing.
But CES, like, it's funny though. Like, who would you say? I always feel that Sony and Samsung are the biggest people there. Like Samsung, they unveiled the Avengers phone. I think it was. Is right out an article.
I don't know.
Oh, you know that? Yeah. So it's a phone that's going to be in the film The Avengers, but it's not for purchase. But it's not for retail. But it's a phone they're going to advertise. But you can't use. It's really
boo Samsung boo.
Oh, and then yet again, Sony, they unveiled their new Walkman. After all these years, we're getting a new Walkman.
I'm so excited. It's for high quality files, man.
$1,000.
High quality.
1,000.
So you and your hipster friends can go listen to all the vinyl files that you could ever want.
But see, is that really a hipster thing at that point to walk up and be like, hey bros, my rich ass just bought this $1,000 Sony Walkman?
No. But it's like, I have the highest sound quality, bro.
That is true.
You know that's what's going to happen.
But I really wonder if it's going to catch on, because like everyone has an iPhone and iPods and everything. Like that's what everyone does.
I think it'll catch on to it's not marketing for us.
That's true.
We're not going to buy it.
That's for the rich.
We're two broke dudes.
Yeah, we are way too broke dudes. Did you see Notch's house? He bought that like $70 million home in LA.
Disgusting.
It was like between him and Jay-Z for bidding wars on it, and he ended up winning.
Who?
Jay-Z.
No, who's the other?
Oh, Notch, the creator of Minecraft.
Oh. Why doesn't he just like build a house? You know what would be funny if he like took his Minecraft like blocks and just made them into things, and that's how he would build his house? You know
what's funny is actually after he bought the house, someone made the house in Minecraft.
Oh my god. Proud of you. You're my favorite. Anywho.
Well, anyways, I think that's about it for this one, right?
Yeah. Tell us what you think about CES. If you got something new that you want us to talk about, we'll talk about it. Hit the subscribe, hit the like if you liked us. Let us know. Peace.
We're outie.